At this time, I would like to ask the entire graduating class of 2016 to please stand and remain standing. Distinguished members of the Board of Trustees, Superintendent President Schultz, and guests, it is with great pleasure that the Mount San Jacinto College faculty and I certify to you that the members of the graduating class of 2016 have met all the requirements for the degrees and certificates they are about to receive as prescribed by the governing board of the Mount San Jacinto College District and the Board of Governors of the California Community Colleges. Graduates, please come forward to have your degrees conferred by the members of the Board of Trustees and our Superintendent President. Again, congratulations, class of 2016.
Genesis Ariel Iniguez.
Diana Melissa Medina.
Prudence Irvin Guerin Detzel.
Tammy Russell.
Jason Botello Ferguson.
Lori Dorothy Eberhardt.
Tommy Wade McCardle.
Cody McVeigh.
Danielle Leanne Rodriguez.
Evelyn Benguesa.
Brenda Crawford West.
Sharika Brown Taylor.
Jocelyn Marielle Ramirez.
Jacqueline Ariana Gomez.
Danielle Leanne Beabout.
Noelle Marie Cruz.
Destiny Hope Jeanette.
D. Austin.
Christina Miller.
Isela Hernandez.
Cameron Shane Miller.
Jennifer Marie Cobb.
Rebecca S. Kraus.
Julie Ann Carranza.
Austin Curtis Verhagen.
Matthew Paul DeReamer.
Zora Abdul.
Hawa Mahamna.
Nicole Erin Stressling.
Ashley Nicole Brown.
Lisa Diana Mizrahi.
Terry Elise Tomlinson.
Congratulations, Darren.
Trisha Michelle Felix.
Alexis Cheyenne Leduc.
Jacqueline Margaret Warmber.
Nadine Nicole Court.
Vanessa Heighton.
Yvette Avila Jimenez.
Angelica Maria Anderson.
Lisa Ann Starr.
Rosario Adriana Hernandez.
Dominique Alexis Hernandez.
Giovanni Loel Baez.
Jessica Reyes.
Chloe Louise Malcolm.
Jose Guadalupe Guerrero.
Natasha Pelayo Quiros.
Shannon Ray Taylor.
Stephanie Liana Pomales.
Yi Shin Chen.
Stephanie Sutayo Nunez.
Gabriel Briones.
Ariana Lisette Vargas.
Jennifer Ramos.
Rebecca Lynn Albrecht.
Casey De La Cruz.
Zachary Adam Broderick.
Laura Broughton.
Claudia Barajas.
Sherry Ray Johnson.
Elisa Ann Sabalo Altares.
Tanya Gonzalez. Katrina Schroeder.
Karina Solis.
Eva May Mascolo.
David I. Lopez.
Victoria Page Kirk.
Samson Lamar Allen Abram.
Brenda Alamo.
Armando Gomez.
Jennifer Christine Philbrick.
Sierra UC Manjaliman.
Bernice Zarate Gallardo.
Margot Catherine Wigglesworth.
Razan Ahmad Katani.
Kate Allen Baldwin.
Gina Kimball.
Amy Nicole Tavera.
Angela Carey Peterson.
Christina Garcia. Samara Cuthbert.
Casey Elizabeth Baker. Elizabeth Renee Lopez.
Brianna Renee Ranger.
Johnny Garcia.
Chris Fajardo.
Andy Mora.
Laura Marie Mendiola.
Janice Salud Doty.
Jody Weaver.
Cynthia Dominguez.
Larry James Blackwell.
Jenna Marie Wark.
Karen Arovic.
David Albert Fortin.
Ethan Young.
Alyssa Ann Madison.
Alexandra Ruth Miller.
Alicia Ann Deistermars.
Mireya Garcia.
Damaris Vanessa Valdez.
Vivian Arbizo.
Nicole Marie Newland.
Terrell Michael Christopher II.
Dolores Hilaria Chaboya.
Michael Scott Brown Jr.
Carly Valdez.
Nicole Kirsten Evans.
Daniel Villalobos.
Juliette Navarro.
Stephanie Hernandez Dawson.
Nancy Torres.
Petty Officer First Class David Pound.
Kylie Marion McRae.
Elizabeth Nicole Alagal.
Frank Emmanuel Anguiano.
Felix Martinez Jr.
Yummy Roccabruna.
Stephanie Cancel.
Jamie Leanne Tank.
Ilsa Garcia Perez.
Monica Isabel Matias.
Duran.
Emily Rochelle Schlott.
Marcy Ann Patterson.
Jasmine Brianna Sparks.
Amber Sierra Quadra.
Rachel Ann Carpenter.
Jessica Nicholas.
Jenny Espinosa Leon.
Kristen Marie Masson.
Stormy Renee Park.
Kayla Renee Maxwell.
Brian Sararu.
Daniel Murillo.
Lisette Del Rosario Puga.
Ignacio Baez.
Kyle Nathan Cordujedo.
Eric James Blaylock.
Stacy Diane Timonari.
Mary Logan.
Brianna Natalie Caldera.
Anna Rosa Alatorre.
Elizabeth Ann Martinez.
Christopher Lee Johnson.
Lindsay Clomera.
Ricardo Emilio Lopez.
Adam Ledesma.
Aldo Albino Garcia.
Jennifer Ortiz Gallegos.
Michelle Aida Fisk.
Nicole Diane Minnis.
Monica C. Torres Williams.
Norma Edith Mendoza.
Elizabeth Scott.
Kaylin Andrew Webb.
Jennifer Ann Gordon.
Alexandria Briceño Colunga.
Yolanda Gonzalez. Erica Johnson.
Stephen Joseph Anderson.
Catherine Lee Craven.
Saab D. Saret Ramirez.
Roberto Hernandez Ordaz.
Serenity Nicole Romero.
Sandra Daniela Perez.
Crystal Nicole Santillan.
Amy Victoria Myers.
Akiva Nicole Lindsay.
Rafael Eduardo Alba.
Victoria Soto Haddad.
Andrea Serrano.
Christian Orlando Duarte.
Devon Anthony Cruz.
Akili Dimitri Pludre.
Michael Da-Young Hirung.
Rebecca Ann Jones.
Caitlin Nicole Briney.
Hannah Ray Hurtado.
Lindsay Juliana Wujnillo.
Harold Vince Balboa.
Anthony Efrain Lobos.
Francis Bautista.
Christian Ray Demopoulos.
Candace Anne Marie Samano.
Yolanda Whitesinger.
Christian Manuel Pomales.
Nathan Mateo Camara.
Erica Salvador.
Marcelina Denise Jimenez Smith. Go ahead.
Thomas Andrew Ashorn.
Robert Felix.
Jason Elliott White.
Nathan James Vivanco.
Mark Kerwin Hannon.
Amjad Gorgi.
Betsy Mendez.
Daniel Ledesma.
Elizabeth Ann Ardre.
Maritza Jessica Ramirez.
Josue Angel Diaz.
Jessica Liana Jeb.
Maria Luisa Godoy.
Sang Kim Bui.
Yahaira Mendoza.
Ravine Cheyenne Berry.
Veronica Maria Garcia.
Jessica Emma Antunes.
Maria Araceli Curry Rivera.
Jose Eduardo Fragoso.
Tashina Jade Vicente.
James Curtis Ainsworth.
Tanoxie Carol Delgadillo.
Blake Garrett Getman.
Brittany Williams.
Kara Ann Schlanger.
Miguel Angel Ramirez.
Nicholas Vernon Flint.
Christopher Allen Nieto.
Miriam Sun Kim.
Trevor Halapoff.
Lisette Mendoza.
Mahani del Rosario Alcantar.
Oscar Iván Esquivel.
Gerald Andres Barrientos.
Itzel Ariadna Carmona.
Yesenia Anita Torres.
Dalia Reyes.
Damaris Olivares Trujillo.
Angélica Soledad Rojas.
Mariana Isabel Morales.
Matthew Allen Curry.
Alex Justin Lario.
Kyle Dennis Cloud.
Dakota Cecilia Mitchell.
Christian J. Jovianos.
Desmond Keith Harding.
Richard Alexander Ferreras.
Javier Velasquez.
Eduardo Francisco Padilla.
Jessica Elaine Willis.
Latoya Yvette DeRosca. Victoria Mylan Johnson.
Haley Lynn Miller.
Christian Dean Avendano.
Rachel May Crawford.
Sativa Joy Meyer.
Lizette Gonzalez.
Ruth Abelina Ulloa.
Norma Jamie Tejeda.
Cecilia Nadine Velasquez.
Daniel Enrique del Pilar.
Galahad Ocampo Erfi Jr.
Hannah Elizabeth Norton.
Araceli Garcia.
Lupe Barajas.
Donna Bernice Rodriguez.
Nicole Rose Robinson.
Veronica Crespo Gonzalez.
Laura Lynn Trento.
Carrie Marie Walsh Bartlett.
Floyd Burtis Diaz.
Jorge Armando Bautista.
Elijah Ley de la Cruz.
Alejandra Sanchez.
Eunice Esmeralda Gordillo.
Nicole Marie Ferguson.
Daniela Mary Andrade.
Jasmine Rebecca Cruz.
Lloydinia M. Alexander.
Montserrat Illigor.
Erika Vanessa Perez.
Rachel Nicole Woolbridge.
Guadalupe S. Gutierrez.
Irving A. Gonzalez.
Lydia Mesa.
Andrew Daniel Fonseca.
Aaron Arthur Ayala.
Trevor Leslie Scantlin.
Janae Menace Jones.
Rebecca Michelle Davis.
Courtney Renee Naper.
Rebecca Silva.
Marilyn Caroline Miranda.
Lauren Ashley O'Neill.
Felipe Hernan Vega.
Travis Christopher Deal.
Clayton Kitchen.
Crystal K. Schaefer.
Shelley Lorraine Paxton.
Veronica Nogues.
Aldo Nogues.
Gonzalo Alvarez.
Albert Gill.
Robert Gill.
Zachary Chun.
Selena LaRue Escareño.
Yesenia Ernestina Mendoza.
Deshauna Lachey Griffith.
Brenda Maya Esparza.
Lisbeth Suarez.
Angela Marie Mange.
Teresa Amezquita.
Rachel Banuelos.
Isaiah Gonzalez.
Lee Frederick Pavoni.
Patricia Luneta. Mercy Benazarati.
Annalisa Marie Brodeur.
Zoe Alexandra Laskowski.
Sydney Hong.
Andrea Maria Avalos.
Arturo Dominique Avalos.
Daniel Aleman.
Celeste Vela Castro.
Roxana Ramirez.
Christina Marie Dora.
Nicole Barajas.
Precious Mariah May.
Peggy Jane Renshaw.
Timothy Patrick McLaughlin.
Courtney Nicole Milahi.
Clarissa Nicole Perdue.
Howard Akeem Maitland.
Victoria Jauregui.
Cynthia Antonia Davis Medell.
Diager Tiana Gamble.
Sergio Martinez Núñez.
Ashley Thompson.
Brenda Alyssa McKay.
Shantae Kathleen Siciotti.
Kelsey Combs.
Victoria Annalise Clayton.
Patricia Estrada.
Renee Nicole Rios.
Sasha Cherie Holyoke.
Diana Orozco.
Cynthia Paula Asuna.
Austin Michael Covington.
John Darrell Silvas.
Cheyenne Catherine Sheridan.
Esmeralda Moreno.
Myra Alejandra Ferrer.
Samantha Love.
Roosevelt Adams.
Serena Johnson.
Lauren Nicole Morrison.
Suzanne Marie Castro Larson.
All the way from New York, Javon Jonathan Gooden. Shannon Estrin.
Jan Barbas.
Teresa Cervantes.
Yasmin Eliza Hernandez.
Daisy Marquez.
Pilar Corina Burning.
Salvador Sanchez.
David Juan Alva.
K.D. Thomas.
Judy Savan.
Jordan Gabriel Linkiewicz.
Marilee Lucrecia Knight.
Zayamara de la Cruz.
Samantha Nicole Elliott.
David James Roden.
Scott Allen Majarczyk.
Catherine Cole.
Joseph Paul Bunafe Puno.
Vern Stephen Boggs.
Daniel Luis Zaragoza.
Michael J. Lewis.
Cassandra Deanne Howell.
Candace Candace Michelle Talbot.
Yvette Trejo.
Bianca Judith Rodriguez.
Ashley Tonya Baker.
Tanya Raquel Alvarez.
Carly Marie Mathis.
Nicholas Justin Ray.
Dale Rodriguez.
Go ahead. Kenya Huezar.
Olga Lidia Rodriguez.
Aida Garcia.
Hector Hernandez.
Christina Danielle Olivares.
Michael Mark Zaki.
Victoria Marie Luna.
David Alexander Foster.
Jamie Marie McCowan.
Petra Josefina Huerta.
Claudia Talia Huzar.
Lizette Ariana Lagunas.
Latanya Perry.
Yvonne Vega Boggs. Robert Alexander Valenzuela.
Renette Charmaine McKinney.
Melissa Zuniga.
Lacey Autumn Watson.
Melissa Coral Pedrero Vargas.
Molly-Ann Marie Werner.
Brianna Diane Benegas.
Corey Maurice Norman.
Jessica Mireya March. Jessica Gonzalez.
Melissa Vasquez.
Edwin Corona.
Yancey James Maroney.
Brandon James San Miguel.
Stephanie May Omlick.
Royce Matthew Bunyard.
Cheyenne Sierra Jones.
Alexis Diana Perez Patino.
Sarah Renee Ferrara.
Eva Marie Cordero.
Travis Martin Wilcox.
Javier Taylor.
Cassandra Elizabeth Crocker.
Victor Ivan Aguirre Franco.
Jessie Ray Christine Contreras.
Stacy Lynn Strubar.
Vanessa Barrera.
Erica Janet Orozco Perez.
Luis A. Ronson.
Cache Elizabeth York.
Corina Moreno.
Consuelo Lorraine Richards.
Cynthia Nicole Craig.
Liliana Velázquez.
Leticia Paloma Lopez.
Traisha Lakia Gandhi.
Rachel Mariah Philpott.
Norma Patricia Preciado.
Jacqueline Marie Sanchez.
Suvo David Savante Inji.
Stephanie Ann Kaysen.
Lindsay Michelle Woods. Capri Marie Lambros. Andrew Marcus Salicio Lopez.
Patrick Wade Howard.
Amanda Marie Moffett.
Roman Vegan Char.
Edgardo Rivera Cuevas.
John Michael Habal Lebrojo.
Diego Alejandro Carrizo.
Ricardo Sandoval.
Angela Marie Walker.
Justin Tyler Bowman.
David Ruben Sanchez Jr.
Yvonne Leticia Estrada.
Representing Mexicali and Jalisco, Silvia Iniguez Gonzalez.
Sierra Ruby Jones.
Gage Derek Gerber.
Madeline Mara Hess.
Shalonda Marie Lasco.
Veronica Yvonne Morales.
Ryan Ryan Arthur King.
Sean Wesley Holland.
Paul Edward Ortiz.
William M. Gartner.
Keith Deshawn Taylor.
Ron Fergens.
Tammy Melton.
Genevieve Stephanie Hansen.
Moira Flores.
Amy Louise Skinner.
Lorena Melendez.
Adrian Melendez.
Langi Feitu Chang.
Jennifer Michelle Harper.
Ramon Daniel Escalante.
Eric Lyso.
Alejandre Bernice Donan.
Evelyn Martinez.
Viridiana Sanchez.
Ana Luisa Zambrano.
Christian Noyola.
Samuel David Navarez Sabuera.
Frederick K. McCantaff.
Diana Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Ashley Bernal.
Shameka Famos.
D'Angelo Nolan.
Benjamin Lopez.
Carrie Brooks.
Heidi Isabel Villalobos Corrales.
Bárbara Daniela Muñoz.
Astrid Katharina Sigel.
Buki Yusuf.
Kimberly Rose Gonsalves.
Rachel Bay Stouchesdike.
Kelsey Rebecca Westbrook.
Oscar Enrique Garcia Renteria.
April Roxanne Alvarez.
Joel Sinead de Leon Najera.
Brian Matthew Nicolosi.
Stacy Ambrose Block.
Tara Lynn Cobb.
Charlene Evelyn Renty.
Brenda Louise Lopez.
Connie Shea Molina.
Fernando Ernesto Fajardo.
Todd Robert Dable.
Lloyd Knight II.
Robert Patrick Shaw.
Karen Smith.
Veronica Jean Moyes.
Courtney Marie Alonso.
Christopher Michael Red.
Joshua Rodriguez.
Krista Deanne Wright.
Jarl Allen David Heron.
Robert Kavika Sanchez.
Patricia Louise Basket.
Nathan Reuben Finley.
Scott Loescher.
I'll get them out to you fast.
Tara Guest Dresch.
Limara Elise Nichelle Caesar.
Rhonda Faye Villalobos.
Sean Raymond McShane.
Scott Allen Smith.
Jolene Rosalind Barbara.
Alejandro Z. Hernandez.
Good evening, Mount San Jacinto's class of 2016. If there is anything that can be said about this graduating class, it is that we have all gotten here through sacrifice. Some of us have had to sacrifice time away from our careers, friends, families. So today is the day that we celebrate our sacrifices for achievement and success. Today is the day, among hopefully many other days, where our hard work is recognized and can now be put forth into action. And today is one we will continuously look back at as a milestone in our personal history books. Perseverance is another reason we are all still here, and possibly the most significant. We have all met numerous challenges, and as a result of us defeating them, we are sitting here today. There is something extremely mind-blowing to think that we were all just beginning. We were just getting our ideas straight on what we wanted to do, and we sat in that first Psychology 101 class and began our journey. I know I fluctuated with my major and what I want to do with my future, but just to come to the correct decision. One thing to highlight about community college students is that we have so many different things going on in our lives. Most graduate students that go to a UC or a Cal State do not necessarily have to deal with the burden of how rent is going to be paid next week. Most of them don't have to deal with their car note payment because they have the advantage of living in university housing, with school being their main and only focus. Most of them don't have to deal with how they're going to take that one Chemistry 107 class this spring because you work in the morning and the class is scheduled from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Most four-year university students only have to deal with school and their school affiliations such as clubs or sports. I'm not trying to insult any of those students, especially since most of us are going to be them soon, but the problems I have listed are the reasons that make community college students so unique and so strong. These are issues that we deal with daily, and just imagine if our issues weren't issues anymore. Imagine if we could focus on school and school alone and think just how unstoppable we could be. We are marginalized because of our past life choices and because of life's unfortunate predicaments, but we are still able to persevere and bring it all home just to go and persevere again the next day. This is our story. It is not perfect, but it makes us stronger than any other college student. Even if half of us sitting here today do not finish school and our school goals, I can guarantee we will still all be some form of successful because we know the formula for success. We may not be able to explain it in words, but we know it, we carry it, almost as if it is our DNA, because that is how understandable it is to us. So as we take on more life endeavors, remember that we can do it. If I rode the bus to school for 4 days straight in order to get to class, then I had to stay late every day because I didn't have a computer or printer at home back in fall 2014, then I can do this essay. If I can work overnight, then go to school all day, then go back to work at 10:30 p.m. with only 2 hours of sleep, then I can graduate from a UC. If you can have if you can have 4 tests in one day and still be a mother/father when you get home, then you can pass calculus with an A. So now let's take everything that we have learned from Mount San Jacinto and this entire experience and make a better tomorrow by changing lives and changing perspectives. Thank you. I would quickly like to thank my very best friend, Miguel Aldor. He's sitting out there somewhere bored. Thank you. Without him, I would not be as successful as I am today. I would also like to thank the most influential professor, Professor Maria Lopez. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank Professor Yamanaka and Professor Oslins for all their work in the honors program. I would also like to thank my awesome, amazing, super duper cool sister over there, and my mom for giving birth to me. And I really hope that everyone has a great rest of their night, and thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Members of the graduating class of 2016, please rise. In accordance with time-honored tradition, I would like the members of this great class to signify the completion of their associate degrees and certificates at Mount San Jacinto College by moving their tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations.